Hello, everyone. This is the brother Darrick Tucker. This is our regular scheduled business meeting for Rhinos Nation. But today we're doing a special deal where we actually invited guests for our general public as well as those that are members. The time now is 13 minutes after 12 noon. Have this regular schedule at 12 o'clock noon Central Standard Time. It is the 31st of January, the last day of January 2026. So what we're doing, we are recording. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to have a short prayer. That's what we normally do. And then we're going to go right into our meeting. Again, today is going to be a split conference call. What we're doing, the first part of it is going to be talking about the business, which is great for a lot of the people that are not business owners to be on here. So they will be able to understand what we're doing with our business owners, because you'll be able to shop with some of our Black business owners, because what we do here is for Black business owners and for our Black people. Now, our membership, so make sure we're clear on that for everybody that's going to be watching this. Our membership is open to everybody. By the law in this country is that when you do a membership, you cannot exclude anybody because of race, color, creed, or religion. Okay, so we make sure we clear on that part. But we making sure that people understand we are here to help our people to do better. Now, if you become a member, no matter who you are, you're part of that team. And on our team, we're doing everything we can to help what? Our people on our team and our business owners to become members. Anybody can become a member. Okay, unless you come out there and doing something real stupid to other members on the team we found out about, then we're going to ask you shut that down or we're going to cut you off. Now, business owners, who we're going to be speaking on, what we call our sponsors, Black business owners, we only allow certain companies to become sponsors. We can do that because legally there is no hinder for us to decide on who we want and who we don't want to be a sponsor. So I'm not going to get too much into that detail, but we are going to let you know who we are not accepting in from an industry standpoint. First of all, you have to be at least 51% Black business owner. If not, then that doesn't count. You also, we do not actually do any bidding with, or we have promote or endorse any alcohol, tobacco, firearm, title loan, drug paraphernalia, tattoo company, casinos, and we don't do any religious businesses. We don't have a problem with religious people, but from a business standpoint, no religious companies. Okay, so we want to make sure we're clear on that. If anybody have any questions on that, please let me know, and I'll do my best to actually answer that. Now, as when we get into the part about talking about the RNC, which is our Rhinos Nation coin, our cryptocurrency coin, if you have any technical problems, issues, or questions about how it works, we do have Sid is on our call. He's back with, I appreciate Sid got knocked off. He's back on. If you have any technical questions, and I don't want to get too deep into that, he's on the call to be able to answer. Now, this is going to be the time where you can ask Sid questions about how the setup is going to be, because we're not giving out Sid's number because he's going to be heavily focused on getting our coins reset, and not only reset, but actually where it's going to be 100% automated. And also on the market, which we never had on the trade market before. We're looking at putting on the trade market. So there's going to be a lot of things we can talk now. If you have any questions about Rhinos Nation part, I can answer that. From the technical part of cryptocurrency and the setup, Sid will be on the call to be able to answer that. So I appreciate everybody for calling in. Again, for all those that is on the call right now, please, if you can, if you're not driving, please sign in our chat room area. I would appreciate that. And I'm going to go over a quick part of our agenda, and then we're going to get right to, we're going to have a few things. A couple of PowerPoints, and it won't be long, a couple of PowerPoint presentations, because I want people to understand. We do have people on our call that don't have a full understanding of cryptocurrency and investment. And there's going to probably be some other people that's going to be watching, hopefully, because we have 45 million Black people in this country. Just so you know, 45 million Black people in this country. We're not going to reach everybody, but we know there's going to be a lot of people that's going to probably watch the video and may not have a full understanding of what cryptocurrency is. We want to make sure you understand it, because the value of crypto is so powerful, and we've been telling people that for years. It's so powerful now, it'd be a great opportunity for you to get in. Now, I don't tell people how to invest. I used to teach investment. I don't do that anymore. But I want people to understand, if you come in and you sit in and listen to what we have and pay attention to what we're doing, we're going to do our best to make sure we understand to you as in layman term as possible not talk over anybody's head, but we want you to make sure you're comfortable. And I don't want anybody to say, oh, he's going long. I want to make sure because everybody's not on the same level with everybody else. Some people get things faster than others. We all know that. I don't know why people have an issue with it. Tomorrow, well, I understand. I don't know why you keep playing it because everybody's not where you are, more than likely. I want everybody to get a clear understanding of what we're doing, why we're here, and how it can benefit you and your household. And we definitely going to be doing, when we talk about the RNC, our crypto, this is a great opportunity, not only for you, but definitely for your children. We are doing some special things to actually help our children become more financially stable by crypto like probably never before. All right, so let me go over here real quick. And again, we're going to speak on this, and then we're going to get right to our PowerPoint presentation. I'm going to actually show you to our website where you'll be able to see a lot of our information. You'll be able to go on there. A lot of our information is placed right there on there for you. So let's go over the part of those that are business owners and those that are actually want to do some business with our business owners. And the first thing I like to tell people all the time, we love startup companies. So if you're thinking about, well, I was thinking about starting a business, this is a great opportunity for you to do that. Why? Because we actually have people in place and companies in place to actually help you not only get started in the business so you can avoid a lot of pitfalls, but to be able to help you making sure you can actually become more self-sufficient with your business to become more efficient. Okay. So right now, our agenda for today is 500 is the mark. And when I said 500 is the mark, because there's two things we're working on the 500 right now for the day, as well as for the rest of the next 2 months. 500, right now we're looking at recruiting 500 business owners. We have some on paper. We're looking at recruiting at least 500 business owners and 500 Rhinos Nation members. Okay. So we're making sure to understand it's two different things. Now, from the business standpoint, the 500 business owners, why we're doing it is because, one, we just want to have a lot of business owners on our team so that our members come in, the general public, they can be able to shop with our Black business owners and help like never before. Right now, Black people in this country, still to this day, last time I checked, are doing less than 1% of our money is going to our community. That means our Black business owners. That means that we're spending 99% of our hard-earned money that we spend to the point of almost 2.2 billion to 2 to 2.5 trillion dollars a year. Let me say it again. $2 to $2.5 trillion a year on goods and services without, we're number one in retail when it comes to buying things as consumers. And there's not even a close second. And the shame about it is that we spend less than 1% of our money with our own business on it. And I can prove that. I don't want anybody to shout out right now on the call, but I want you to do this for yourself. Look in your house and think about, okay, what do I have in my house? Food, clothes, furniture, toys, books, electronics, whatever. What do I have that I got from a Black business owner? What is it, the few things that I have in my house, I can legitimately say that I got this from a Black business owner. That's what we are. And so you can actually look in your house and say, oh, I see what he's talking about. We spend less than 1%. Because most of our Black business owners have Black people have very few things in our house that we actually bought from a Black business owner. And I don't want to hear that crap about, well, I would do more shopping with Black folk, but the customer service is not bad. Customer service has been bad, and I'm not excusing that, but customer service has been bad for a lot of white companies for years, especially when it comes to us. So please say that. One thing we deal with right here, not only just respect and being professional, but two things we put a lot of emphasis on is actually being called facts and figures. We don't be talking off the top of our head. We got people that when they come on here as speakers, they're gonna give you facts and figures. They're gonna be able to tell you what we're doing, how it's been done, what's the history of it more than likely, and what the numbers. And if we can't do that, I don't want them actually speaking on our deal as a speaker. So when I come on here, I can give you facts and figures. I'm a marketing consultant specialist. I've been doing this for well over 30. I'm almost going on 40 years in business now. I do this for a living. Okay? I love what I do. It's not about putting anybody else down, but it is about actually helping our people get up on their own 2 feet and do more. But we as Black people and Black business owners, both as a unit, have to do better. Black business owners have to start doing better in business. That's why we have these Black business owners workshops, seminars, and conference calls. so they can come in and actually learn all of the things they need to know to actually run an efficient business. Our black people have to do better. We got to stop shopping and spending all our money with them other folks that don't love us, don't care about us, hate us, don't like us, or don't look like us. So at least get one or two things where you can look back and say, you know what, I can't change everything, but I know if I can buy honey, if I can just buy it from the little girl down the street, if I'm buying honey, I get it from her. Or if I'm going to get my children toys, I can at least get it from one of these folks over here. Or the next time I get a car, I can get it from. We got to start doing better. Just if you take baby steps, if you have to, start off with that. But we have to do better. Black business owners, we have to do our part as well. Okay? We got to start in our rules with Rhinos Nation. You have to have excellent customer service. You can't be having good, not great. It's got to be excellent. There is no excuse for bad customer service, period. Never. Okay? Bad customer service is a no-no. And I understand, like I said, a lot of other companies have it as well, but we can't play by that same rules. We're doing less than 1%, so we can't play by them same rules. We have to have excellent customer service if you're going to be with Rhinos Nation. You got to have very good products. Can't be selling in the junk. Got to have fair market prices. Well, we're looking for people to have prices what our people can afford. And also, last but not least, you got to, as black business owners, you have to love black people. If you don't love black people, then this is not the place for you. Now, as a member, you don't have to love anybody. When you come in, I hope you love our people, but that's not a deal. For the business owners, there's a different criteria. They don't love black people. I don't want anybody to come in here and say, well, Tucker, I don't like black people, but I can see I can make money off of it. This ain't a place for you, Jim and Jack. I'll just let you know up front, move on. We don't want you here. Okay? So for the black business owners, we're looking at for 500 right now coming in. We have a major project. Rhinos Nation was actually awarded a contract. Rhinos Nation itself was awarded a contract. We have a contract to go out and do 3 things right now for this particular project. Right now, we can't give you the name of the company because they keep it low key because of history or when black businesses are doing things or black people are doing things financially to help black people. But it always has a lot of pushbacks in this country. So they want to keep it close to vest until they get ready to start doing the contract. Now, so for right now, the contract, we're the only one that's got a contract with them right now at this time. We're actually contracted to do 3 things. Go out and find, locate black-owned businesses, quality black-owned business. You have to be a stable black business owner and experience. 2, to vet them to make sure that they actually can fit the criteria of the specs of the contract. For those that never had a contract, annual contract, you will be signing a contract with these people, a 3 to 5 year annual contract, which means that you will be doing work with them. You'll be one of the 2 or 3 companies in that group that will actually be doing business with them, okay, and their people in their group. So they're looking at having at least 40,000 plus customers that's going to be shopping with our business owners on a daily, weekly, monthly, annual basis. That means that it depends on if you're selling products. If you're selling food, it's every day. If you're selling a car, it's probably once a year if somebody buy a car from you. So it's certain things, depends on what industry you're in. They're looking at actually having people that's going to be shopping from black business owners, routinely, almost just basically mostly everything they buy is going to be coming from us. Remember what I just started off with, that we're doing less than 1%? This is a way that we can get at least 40,000 of our people to do what? Do better. And they're going to be doing about a truckload. They're looking at shopping and getting almost everything they have coming from us. So our job is to go out and find and make sure we vet at least 500 plus black-owned businesses that can actually not only do the business, but know what they're doing and have excellent customer service. So if you're not established business, you're not going to be able to get a 3 to 5 year contract with them. That's why we want to get you in now, because they're not going to actually probably put out contracts until probably springtime this year. So you got a little time to get in, but it's not a lot. So if you're a new business, you need to get in now, get your training done. We're going to be doing workshops there next month. We actually have conference calls like we do now. We have people on our team that you can talk to, everything about getting your corporation status put in place, taxes, and when you need to understand how that works, how to do sales. We got marketing consultant specialists. We got advertising specialists on our team. We got people that help you with grants. We got people that help you with finances. So we got a lot of people on our team that could actually help you not only start the business, but help you run your business more efficient. But this project is a 3 to 5 year contract. What they're going to be doing is the first contract you sign is going to be for 3 years. Everything go well, they're going to extend it to 2. So I'm not going to get too deep into it. They're going to extend it to 2. So that's 5 years. And if things go well, even by the end, before the end of the 5th year, if you're still doing well with them, they're going to actually extend you to another 5 years. So you can get anywhere from 3 to 10 years easily with this particular project. So that's a lot. Now, they're not asking any company to come in to actually service all 40,000 because everybody's not going to buy what you sell. So if you're selling children clothes, everybody don't need children clothes. I don't need children clothes. Our children are grown. So I got grandchildren, but I maybe need children clothes for them, but I don't buy that many children clothes. So I'm not going to be one of their major, consumers. So, but there are probably other people that's got children or got children on their way. So we're not asking you to do all 4,000, but we're going to ask you when you're going to do business with any of the consumers that's on that team. They're looking for you to do at least up to 100, probably the minimum. That may change to up to at least 1,000 consumers on a regular basis. Why? Because they don't want a whole lot of companies. So that means that's great for you because you won't have a whole lot of competition. That means that you may be able to do 1, 2, 4, 5,000 customers on a regular basis, and that's going to help your business grow tremendously. And that doesn't include the people that we're going out to just for Rhinos Nation alone, because our objective this year is to hit 100,000 members. They don't mean they ought to all be Black. They can be Hispanic, Asian, they can be from anywhere in the country, anywhere in the world. But our objective is to hit at least 100,000 members coming in. They can do business with what? Every one of our Black business owners, or the opportunity to do business with any one of our Black business owners we have on our team. So even if you don't get that contract with the major project we're working on right now, that still don't mean you can't do business with a lot of the members we're bringing in, and as well as the members we already have on our team. Okay. Now the funding part is we're gonna go over the RNC. RNC, our Rhinos Nation coin, was created. So we're gonna go over that on the pitch about RNC, but I'm gonna do that at the end of when we're talking about the general public and the members. But we do have RNC when it comes to funding to help you actually grow your business. Please understand this. If you need help on that, please get with us because we can actually help you. Tars, myself, and a few others on here can talk to you about how it's a benefit for you taking crypto opposed to US dollar. If anybody knows the history of the US dollar has not gone up, I think, since I was a little boy. And that's been a many years. Okay. But crypto is going up basically every single day of the year. Some crypto is going up no matter what it is all the time. Okay. So matter of fact, Bitcoin, when it started off, it wasn't even that worth a penny. The value of it wasn't worth a penny. It's now, the last time I checked, it was right under $90,000 a coin. So for you to buy one coin, it would take $90,000. So if you invest even $10,000 right now, you will get a fraction of a coin. You would not even buy a whole coin. Okay. So, and people are buying these things all the time. All right. So we also have what we call our Barter exchange dollar. That means that it's almost like in-house shopping or shopping, getting like a company card where you can go out and do shopping with companies also on our deal. Now the Barter dollar is strictly from business to business. RNC, the crypto is opened up to everybody, consumers, general public, as well as business owners. The Barter dollar system is only going to be used for what? People that's in our network that we're doing business with, and they were doing over $40 billion as I think as of last year. So we got to get in that circle, ladies and gentlemen, that are big business owners. There's money to be made, and on the barter system, it's not a loan. You don't pay it back. You ain't got to beg and borrow anybody to try to get it. You ain't got to send a lot of details and information. You ain't got to come bring your last 3 years of your tax returns and all that. It is not that kind of a deal. You don't have to go through any process. Matter of fact, you join, you let us know you want to get in, and we put $500 in your account the very first day. Again, let me say it again. Once you get in with Rhinos Nation and become a sponsor, we put $500 in your account that day into your Barter exchange. Okay. So we're making sure you can have funds. You can start off the very first day and go out and start doing business with other business owners on our team to do what? Help get your business done. If you need help with your credit, you need help with taxes, you need help with getting your corporate status in place, business plan. We have people on our team right now that does that right now today. Okay. We also have companies on here to help you with business loans, lines of credit, and credit cards. Also, we have a grant writer. We have a professional grant writer that is actually certified in Houston, Texas, that does grants for people all over the United States. She's been with us for a couple of years. She's an excellent person, and she's great at what she does. So if you need money where you're looking for grants, please get with her. She also accepts not only our Barter dollar, but also our cryptocurrency coin. So there's a lot of companies on our team that actually are receiving crypto right now. So that helps them grow because that money can keep making money for them. And it helps you as consumers when you're going out to do business with them. You can save money shopping with them because you can use your cryptocurrency, the RNC coin, and save money and buy your products and services from people that actually care about you. Okay, then we get into the last part of it. Our Rhinos Nation, we're actually having workshops that we said earlier that's coming up. We're looking at by the end of February. We're going to start our business workshops. We want to make sure we do that at our meet and greet. And we also, as we just said, we're building up our Rhinos Nation membership. Anybody got any questions about our business side? I went a little fast on that, but let me go to the website real quick. Anybody got any questions on it before we go to our website? On the business side, because I want to make sure we are square on how we're doing things when it comes to business. Okay, let me put it up real fast, and then we're going to go right to our general public, our memberships, and especially to speak a lot about why a lot of our people are here is our cryptocurrency, which we call the RNC. Okay, this is our website. You see on our page right now on your screen is rhinosnation.com. That's the website, rhinosnation.com. You go right to our sponsorship page. You'll see right now we're running a special. I had some people that actually contacted me this week, and they was asking me about it. I said, our regular price is $1,000, which is still dirt cheap. If you're a business owner, you know there's no money when it comes to actually a lot of the things that we actually offer. Right now, we're doing a special for a limited time for just $200. And that $200, you also get a free membership. Let me say it again. There's $200 for your sponsorship. It's an annual sponsorship. You will actually also get a free annual membership with that. And our membership is $120 a year. Okay, so just let you know. That means you can go out and shop with a lot of people, get a lot of the benefits we have, and a lot of things we're working on. For those that want to understand what we got going on, you can click on here and go to the rules and guidelines. The application is right here online. Please do the needs and want form before you actually become a sponsor. Remember, you have to go with us and get approved for that. Needs and want form is going to tell us exactly what you need, what you want to actually do what? Help you grow your business. If you need taxes, if you need advertising, you need a business plan, you need help with AI, whatever you may need. Now, we can't do everything, but we're bringing in more people to do that. But we do have a lot of people, a lot of companies on our team that can help you grow your business more efficiently right now today. But this information is right here. For those that want to shop with our Black business owners, you can click here and go to our Black business page, Black business directory. Go on here. We're looking at filling it up with hundreds and hundreds of Black businesses on here. So you'll be able to click on here and go in there. Like if you're looking for automobile, we got a business owner on our team right now. One of our sponsors, name of his company is called KISS Motorsports, LLC. He's located there in Dallas, Texas. But I was informed he can get a car to you no matter where you are in the United States. His website address is here. His email is here. He's doing discounts for our members at 10% right now. And for those that's in the barter deal, he's doing 50-50. That means that you can save 50% of your money right now on actually going and purchasing a car. He also, they do repairs. Okay, so they do sales and repairs. This is just a way for you to be able to do what? Find our Black business owners that's on our team that's actually not doing business with our people right now. For those people that are looking at doing a car, those people that are looking at getting their taxes done, whatever. I know this is tax season. We got people on our team that actually doing taxes. So you need your taxes done. Better those that's in business as well. He does taxes for business people as well as for the general public. But those people that know I used to do taxes years ago, I don't do taxes anymore. I'm getting a whole lot of things off my table. I'm getting ready to retire from day-to-day operation. I'll still be a board member. I'll still be overseeing a lot of projects, but I will not be doing day-to-day stuff. So a lot of stuff you do, marketing, consulting, website designs, logos, business taxes, business plans. I've done all of those. I used to even teach those in classes. So I'm no person off the street. This is what I do as a living. So now we're bringing in people where I don't do those things anymore, but we bring in people that specialize in it. So we have people on our team that can help you with that. So if you need help with your taxes, please get in touch with Tommy. He's on the call right now today. So if you have any questions for Tommy, we don't have too much time on it, but that is the person you need to talk to if you're talking about your taxes. Now, we're going to bring in more people that are going to do that, but right now, Tommy is our guy, okay? So let me go over where we are now anybody got it? Before we jump on more of the go to our part about our consumers and our members. Anybody got any questions about our businesses and what we're doing for our sponsors? Because again, we're very limited on what particular kind of companies we're bringing in industries. All right, now let me go over this real quick on the members. Okay, we're right now targeting 500 members. We had over close to 300 members on our team last year. We're looking at bringing in 500 members. We don't even care if that include renewing, people renewing their memberships, because a lot of them are already, some are expired already, some are getting ready to expire. A lot of people came in February and March. So a lot of your memberships are getting ready to expire. Please renew your memberships now. If you're doing it right now, you can be able to get to RNC. We're going to be talking about that. We're doing a reset. We're going to talk about the benefits, the discounts, the bonuses, the RNC 500 Club. This is new. We've never done it before. This is new. We're putting it on the deal, as well as for those that are looking at getting their credit repaired. So let me get out of here and go to our PowerPoint presentation. I want to bring that up. And if I'm talking too fast for anybody, please let me know, because I want to make sure that you understand it, but it's just my normal way of doing things. So let me share the screen with you on our PowerPoint presentation for our RNC. This is important, ladies and gentlemen. And then I'm going to speak on, well, let me do this. Let me do this first. Let me go over crypto, because we got some people on here that don't understand crypto. So let me go over the crypto real quick. I want you to have a full understanding of how that works, first and foremost. And I won't speak a lot about that, but I need to make sure you understand what we're doing so you have a full understanding of where we are. Hold on. Let me pull that up. That's not that one. It's this one here. Okay. All right. Give me a quick second and we'll bring that up as well. And I'll share that screen with you so we can get that done. And I still think I brought up the wrong one. No, it might be the right one. Yeah, it's the right one. All right. So for those people that's on the call and that don't know much about cryptocurrency, and for those that know something about cryptocurrency but not experts, let me help you out, because we want to make sure you have this information and understand that we know what we're talking about. Again, we do have someone on here that actually going to be able to do going to be doing the back office for us, that we're looking at getting that done. And we're going to be telling you about the time frame and what we're looking at having it happen. This is our cryptocurrency coin, okay? This was actually developed by a young man named Cooper, who got severely ill, got COVID a few years ago, came close to dying. He is no longer with the Rhinos Nation. I don't know if God willing, he's still alive. But he got real sick, and he has some severe illness or health problems. After even when they released him from the hospital, I believe he's going to supposedly have health problems the rest of his life. So he basically informed us that he was going to shut down all his businesses. He's got enough money. He's got a young family. He wants to spend his time with his family. And I think anybody that got is a decent person understand that. Okay, business is not the most important thing. Okay, so basically what he did was he set all our crypto up a few years ago. He set it up. He did a great job, but everything was manually done. So we're looking at right now bringing it back where we're going to start out with a manual process, where we're looking at Sid actually putting in where we're going to take it from manual. We're going to be fully automated and also put it on the market, the trade market for us. So that's the next step we're looking at taking. That's why we're probably doing what we call a reset. Okay. So this is what we're doing. The RNC is the Rhinos Nation coin. Now, for those that don't know anything about cryptocurrency, and I'm going to be brief with this, so I'm not going to go through all of it, but you'll at least be able to see it when it's being recorded. So if you want to go back over it, once we put it back on YouTube, you'll be able to pull it up. Cryptocurrency started with Bitcoin, okay? Because basically everybody knows everything about crypto. The first thing they know is Bitcoin, because Bitcoin was the first one, and it's the largest coin out there doing trade. Matter of fact, there is no close second. Bitcoin is actually on an island by itself when it comes to crypto. It started in January 2009, less than 1 penny, wasn't even close to a penny, as you can see. Matter of fact, it's Bitcoin, you see, it's going to be the BTC. That's what it is actually on the market. Okay. In July 2010, basically a little over a year, it actually was still basically less than a penny. But by the end of that month, the end of July, it moved up to 8 cents a coin. Okay. Not nothing a lot of you to brag about, but it is if you started when it was like even at 0.008, if it moved to 0.08, that's a lot of money made. Okay, that's a lot of money made. It doesn't look like because it's the 8 cent, but if you put in $100, even just $100, we're gonna show you that's a lot of money. Then it went from the end of July and it reached $1 in about February of the next year. So in that 2 year span, it went from not even a penny to value to at least $1 a coin. Then it moved up to $10, and then it spiked up to $250 by April 2013. So in 4 years, it went from not even a penny to $250 a coin. Ladies and gentlemen, this part of it is very, very important because, like remember I said earlier, facts and figures. These are the facts and the figures of cryptocurrency. Okay, so you can go out there and do the research. Don't take my word for any of this. Do your own research and find out when did Bitcoin crypto start. And Bitcoin is just not crypto. Bitcoin is just one of the coins in cryptocurrency. Okay, it's just one of the coins, even though it's the largest coin in Bitcoin. I mean, in crypto. All right. So if you just did $100, just throwing it up there. If you did $100 back in July when it reached 8 cents, if you just got in before it reached 8 cents, got in the beginning of July at 0.008 cents, which is not even a penny, that would have actually, for $100, you would have purchased 125,000 Bitcoins. Let me say it again. For $100 at that time, the beginning of July 2010, your $100 would have been worth 125,000 of the Bitcoins that you had in your personal wallet. That $100 could either right now today could get you, because it's right now, remember I told you, it's little under $90,000 a coin. Last time I checked, it was $89,217, and it moves, every second. $89,217 for a coin. That's in 16 years' time. That same $100 you invested 16 years ago. So if you put $100 in for your children, this is why it's important. If you put $100 in for your child, even if it was a newborn, and say, I'm going to invest just $100, I'm going to put $100 up for them, right now today, it'll be worth $111,521,250. That $100 right now for your investment for your child will be worth over $111 million today. I think that's a great investment for children, as well as for you as an adult. Even if you did it for yourself, you said, well, we just got married. Let's go ahead and invest this, and this can be, this can help us out down the line and help our household. That's $111 million. Those are facts and figures. That same 125,000. I'm sorry, I made a mistake because I went over there. We did $100 at 8 cents. Let's go back where it was at 0.008 cents. At 125,000, it won't be worth 111 million. That's too low. 125,000 BTC at 89,217 would bring you to 11 billion. Let me say that again. What it be? 11,152,125,000 in USD coin. You can do the math yourself, ladies and gentlemen. You'll multiply 125,000. Remember, $100 worth of coins in the beginning of July, not the end of July. At the end of July, it was only worth 1,250. But at the beginning of July, when it was at 0.008 cents, not even 8 cents, you could purchase 125,000 BTC Bitcoin with just $100. That same 125,000 BTC Bitcoin right now at $89,000 plus gets you 11 billion plus dollars. That's for a 16-year investment for one lousy investment of $100 and never put another penny in it. That's, ladies and gentlemen, what we're talking about. Now, if you'd have done it when it got to the end of July at 8 cents, that $100 would be worth now a little over 111 million. That's a 16-year span. Ladies and gentlemen, this is information we need to be talking to our family, friends, loved ones, business owners, people we love in our churches, our fraternities and sororities. We keep saying we love all these people in our groups. You love them, let them know. I'm not saying you have to force anybody to do anything, but at least do your part to let them know this is available. There's no reason we should not be taking advantage of this. And I can tell you right now, most of these people that's investing, you got millions of them, a lot of them are not us. we need to start doing better. Okay, I'm not going to even go over the pizza story because a lot of folks, you can see this later when you look at it up. But the price of two pizzas, the price of two pizzas when it wasn't even still 8 cents, if he spent this guy spent bought two pizzas and used his Bitcoin at the time was 10,000 Bitcoins. It was 2010. Used bought two pizzas, and at that price of two pizzas, now today, the two pieces, the 10,000 BTC, is worth over $89 million. $89 million. We got to do better. Okay. So we want you to understand that this is the history. I'm not going to go over a lot of this as well. You can go on our website and see the same information. This is the history of Rhinos Nation. We started the RNC coin back in November 9th, 2023. We started at 6 cent a coin. We didn't go, less than a penny, but we started at 6 cent a coin. We was informed because we had been in business for so long, we could actually start at $1. But I want to give everybody who's been supporting Rhinos Nation for years the opportunity to get in what? Pennies on the dollar. All right. So we started at 6 cents. It climbed to 10 cents. And that was November 24th. So, basically in the same month, it actually went from 6 cents to 10 cents. That's a nice investment. That's almost double your money. If you put in $100, that will almost double what you put in, $100 or $1,000. Your value of your coins are now basically almost double in that short period of time in less than a month. It actually rose to 25 cents by February next year of 2024. And then it went from 25 cents to 35 cents by February 19th. Now, I'm not gonna go through this. You can look this up later. You see with $100 investment, what it would be worth for you right now. At 10 cents, it would worth 1,000 coins. At 1,000 coins, when it got to 35 cents, if you invested $100, it gives you 1,000 RNC, which is our coin. At $100, if it reaches $100, it'd be worth 100,000. Right now, at 35 cents, your $100 that you invested at 35 cents today will be worth $350. That's 3.5 times more than you put in. I mean, you're not more than what you put in. It'd be times 3.5. So your $100 times 3.5 is now worth $350. That's a $250 profit. Ladies and gentlemen, that's what we talked about. And this just getting kicked out. This was still all manual. Make sure everybody understand it. It was all manual. It was not on a trade market. It was us doing it actually by hand on the computer. And ladies and gentlemen, we finna now take it to another level. We put a freeze on it. We're gonna talk about that. So think about this. If you invested $1,000, which we had some people, quite a few people did that. We had $1,000. If you had $1,000, you invested when it was at 10 cents. Your doggone 10 cents at 10,000 RNC will be worth now at 35 cents a coin is worth 3,500. So that's 3,500. That's $2,500. You just made a profit. Now, for those that already got it, we put you in what we call the grandfather clause. Those that bought coin, purchased coin from us before this year, since we put it on freeze, remember I told everybody that was in it, we are not going to lose a penny. Your coins right now that you have right now is at 35 cents. It would not change, okay, until we get ready to put it on the market. Now, what we're going to do, I'm going beyond the call of duty because anytime you make an investment, you have the risk of doing what? Losing or winning. You can make money or you can lose money when it comes in any investment. It's not the RNC, okay? So for those people that make money, great. For those that you lose money, I hope that don't happen, but that's part of the investment. So I want to be honest with you. Everything we do is above board. But our deal is that nobody is going to lose a dime right now of their ones that actually invested before this year. Your coins is in a grandfather clause that we set up that before we put it on the market, because it's still manually done, before we put it on the market, if you wish to sell any of your coins back to Rhinos Nation, because we're going to give you the grace period of probably like 5 to 7 days, once we actually start purchasing coins back. But right now, we're doing what we call our reset, and it's basically part of our fundraiser part. So we're building up cash flow to make sure we have enough in our liquidity pool. For those that don't understand what liquidity pool is, that means that there's a stack of money that's actually put aside that's actually does what? Support the coins that's out there. So we have to have enough money in our liquidity pool to support any coins out there that's going to be going through trade. Say if you decided you want to sell your coin when we get ready to put it back on the market, when you get ready to sell your coins, I put it on the market. When you get ready to sell your coins, you go right there to your blockchains, go in and reset it. We're probably going to have it up to USDT or whatever we're going to actually have it set at. See, it's going to explain that if you need that. And when you exchange it back to get your cash out of it, the money will be in our liquidity pool. It will be pulled from there. So we're building up enough money to put in the liquidity pool. We still need to pay Sid to actually do our back office for us, set it up, run it, make sure, and also actually maintain it, as well as got to have customer service. We got to pay people for that. So there's a lot of money we got to build for overhead. Let's knowing the money, also the money we have to build in the liquidity pool. So right now we're doing that fundraiser. So we reset the coins, ladies and gentlemen, back to 10 cent a coin. Right now we're looking at actually selling 1 million coins here within the next couple of months, hopefully within 4 months, but we want to actually shorten it to 2. So our objective is putting $100,000 plus in our up to our liquidity pool, he's having available. There's a lot of things. So for those that want to go over and read what it is that the RNC was about, again, not only is here, but this information is also on our website. We're going to show you that as well. All this information is also there. How we got started, also the benefits of not only RNC, but the crypto. It's also here, everything from decentralization to actually setting up, because it's going to be like you have your own bank. Because, ladies and gentlemen, let me say this. When you get your wallet, that's what they call it. It's an electronic wallet. And we use Exodus. For those that's going to be getting on Exodus, let me say this again, because for some odd reason, people, I guess they heard me, but they didn't do what I told them to do. I'm telling you. I'm not asking you. I'm telling you. You need to make sure you do these things to make sure that you actually have access to your coins at all times, and no one else does. Now, it's going to actually ask you to set up a code, a 12-word code. That 12-word code is not for anybody else but you. Unless you start dealing with, you're doing with, trade with your husband or your wife or whatever, or you got a group family. Whatever you're doing, do not get that out to anybody else. This is your code to get in on your phone or your computer. That means that anytime you wish, you can now, if I lose my phone, I can set it up again on my other phone. That's the reason to do that. Why? Because phones are not 100% guaranteed that they're not going to go bad. Matter of fact, not even guaranteed. We know they're going to go bad sooner or later. Or you're going to destroy it, or by dropping it, or somebody's going to steal it, or you're going to misplace and lose it. Whatever it may be, you do not want to leave all your information on your phone about your cryptocurrency, about your personal wallet, without having a bag up somewhere written down and put up somewhere where nobody else can find it. But please don't hide it from yourself. I got people right now that will tell me, I can't find mine. Okay, now this is one of the few times we're going to be able to help you. I can go in right now and show you the back office, which we're going to show you shortly. I can pull up but I got to have it because everybody didn't send it to me. If I have your address, your wallet address, not your code, we will never ask you for your code. Please get an understanding of that. For anybody need help on that, we will walk you through. We're going to have workshops and classes on to teach you how to do it. And it's not difficult at all. I know for some people, it may sound like it's a lot of work. It's not that complicated. It's not that hard. It's going to be real easy. It's just like if you have your back office for your bank. When you go in there to your bank, you go in there and look at, okay, what's in my savings account? What's in my checking account? What's on my credit card? Blah, blah, blah. You'll be able to do the same thing. You'll be able to go in your wallet, and from your wallet, you'll be able to do trade from your wallet to other people's wallet. Now, you can't get into anybody's wallet, but you can actually send money. If I want to do business with, say again, if I want to do business with Tommy, if I wanted him to do my credit or do my taxes or buy a car from her, or I wanted to go to Cynthia and have her do my accounting for me, things of that nature. If I want to get with Taurus, where he's going to be working on my computer or sell me a computer, I can actually send him my RNC directly from my wallet because he will give me his QR code where I can send him money. Now, you can always send money to people's wallet. You can't take money out of anybody's wallet. That's the great thing about that deal. You can always send money to anybody's wallet, as long as they give you the wallet address or the QR code for you to be able to do that, but you cannot take money out of anybody's wallet. Only way you can get money out of wallet, they have to have your information be in your wallet to actually take money out. You cannot do it unless you give them that code. Do not give your code to anybody. Your address, it should be open to everybody, because even like on Mother's Day or Father's Day or birthdays or holidays or whatever, if anybody wanted to give gifts, and we did this a lot last year, a year before last as well. Anytime holidays came up, we would send you coins. Just randomly. So you know what? We're sending all our members coins. you know, for the Mother's Day. So all the mothers, we got the information from all the people that was mothers, and we sent them coin for Mother's Day. We can do that. All I need is your Exodus wallet address. That's the address. I can put coins in your wallet for you as a gift. Or I can purchase products and services from you for me to actually use my RNC. That's the beauty of the RNC. And the great thing about the RNC crypto, it is not regulated by the US government or any government. So you ain't got to worry about it. They're like something happening. Well, we're going to actually freeze your money. They can't freeze your money here. They don't have access to that. They don't have access to your wallet. They can't touch your wallet. Okay, just so you know. All right. Now, this is the more information about what we call the RNC tokenomics. You can go there. It's the same thing we just told you about how we got started, when we got started, and the freeze. Okay. I already told you about the tragedy. Justin Cooper, the gentleman that actually set up for it before he got severely ill. That's when it struck us when he got severely ill with COVID in 2024. We had to put a freeze on it because we did not have access to actually being able to run it without his support. Because it was all manual, getting ready to make sure that doesn't happen again. Sid is looking at actually helping us, making sure it's going to be automated. So no matter what happened, me, Tar, Sid, or whoever's not here, it will still be running. Somebody be in place to actually make sure it's running. Right now, we already did that. We found it. We're taking care of that search. We're going to be putting the contact information on there. So let me do this. Now, let me tell you what we're doing before we go to the website. So we bring up where we are right now on our personal RNC. For those that are looking at getting cryptocurrency for the first time, especially for your children, it is very, very important to actually help our children become more self-sufficient. Because a lot of our children, as Black parents, because I'm a parent, as Black parents and grandparents and whatever, you know, our children had a hard time getting on the same level playing field as everybody else. That's just the way it is. That's the real world. This is the way to actually help them actually jump the so-called line and go up and not have to be begged, pleading anybody. I don't not put down a job, but why would you want your child to work a job if they don't have to? Learn to have money working for you. This is what we're doing. So we're doing the RNC, we're doing the fundraiser. We're going to talk about that. And if you have any questions, please do not hesitate to ask me. We're looking at right now doing, as we said earlier, 1,000 coins, RNC. Now, in there, we're looking at doing what? Helping rebuild our Black communities, our Black people, and our Black business we've been speaking of. It is a privately traded coin. Even when we're going to put it on the market for the first time since we've ever had the coin, it's still going to be part of the coin as a privately traded coin. That means only those that have the coin, and the only way you'll be able to get the coins, use the coins, or trade with the coins, you have to be a Rhinos Nation member, and your membership has to be in good standing. That means that your membership cannot be expired. You need to make sure your membership is up to par. We're doing a reset right now. This is our fundraising period. Now, again, what we said, your deal, if you get in at 10 cents, which we actually reset the coins at 10 cents, if you get in at 10 cents right now, once it goes to 35 cents, that's a 250% return of your investment. Please do the research on that and do the math. That's 250% return on your investment. That's what the ROI is, return of investment. That means it'd be whatever you invest right now will be worth 3.5 times that once it hits 35 cents. If it's $100, if it's $1,000, it's $10,000. Okay? It's just for our people in our Black-owned businesses. Our membership, Rhinos Nation membership, is $120. This is our regular price. This is what we're doing. Right now, for those that want to get in for their children, I will be doing it for a limited time. I have not posted it. I thought about it just yesterday. I'm looking at doing that for $50 a child. Anybody that's 16 and under. You bring in somebody that's 16 and under, they can get a membership for your youth at $50. Adults is $120 a person. If you're coming in as a sponsor for the $200 special, you need to get in there at the $200. You get a free membership. You do not pay twice. You don't pay the $200 and the $120. All right. That membership is $120. Again, is that we set it at 10 cents. So if you buy $100 worth, it give you 1,000 coins. 200, 2,000, on and on and on. 1,000 give you 10,000 RNC and on and on. Okay, because it's set at 10 cents a coin. This is our reset period. Right now, what we're doing is our fundraiser. So we're selling right now RNC. We're not going to be purchasing any coins until right before, let's say Rhinos Nation. Now, anybody, you can sell coins to anybody on our team back and forth and do trade. You can do that. Rhinos Nation right now is in this period is doing a fundraiser where we can do what? go out and raise the funds to take care of all of our overhead and have plenty of money put in our liquidity pool to support and bag our corn. And also be able to fund the people that we're going to have to hire to be able to do what? Customer service, where you can answer the calls. When you call in about questions, we have somebody that can actually talk to you. Not a machine, but somebody actually can talk to you. Okay? We're putting all that in place right now. So we're running our fundraising for the tender period right now from January 24th to May the 1st of this year. All right? Just want to make sure that's our cutoff. Now, let me break that down so you have that, and it's being recorded. Right now, it's at 10 cents. So we reset it because we froze it at 35 cents. This has nothing to do with the grandfather clause. Let me say it again for people that are listening. Does not affect your corns already you purchased before 2026. Any corn purchased before 2026 is grandfathered in. Okay? Now, you can still sell your corns to anybody else or trade with your corns that you have, but all the corns you have right now that I have calculated and I already put in, that I did research on, and I'm still got some more people I got to find, they are grandfathered in at 35 cents a corn, okay, no matter what happened. Now, for those that's buying corn, I don't care if you already have a corn or you don't have corn, for those that's buying corns, it is reset right now back to 10 cents. It's going to go back to 35 cents basically before, or 10 before we actually put it on the market. Because when we put it on the market basically going to take over, okay? So right now, we're still doing it manually until it becomes automated. Once it becomes automated, it's going to be out of our hands, basically. So you have this short period of time before February the 14th. You mean you got 2 weeks. Let me say it again. You have 2 weeks to buy as many corns as you want for you, your family, your children. Please, if you got children, grandchildren, great gift. Your husband and wives or whatever. This is a great gift to give to people in your family, friends, or co-workers or whatever to get them corns. Now, but they do have to have a membership. So make sure you understand that. We'll help you with that as well as a minute. So you can actually get corn right now at 10 cents up until February the 14th. Come midnight, Central Standard Time, it's going to actually move up to 15 cents. So your corns are already growing in value from 10 cents to 15 cents. So from February the 15th to the 28th of February, it's going to be at 15 cents. Come March the 1st, it's going to go up to 20 cents. From March the 1st to March the 15th, it's going to be at 20 cents a corn. So we're letting you know these steps we've been taking. So this is the way you can actually get in now. And why? You know that you can make money before we even put it on the market. I'm telling you right now, it's set. These are tender price and tender date. They can easily change, but right now, this is basically what we're going to have set. Then from March the 16th to the 31st, it's going to go up to 25 cents a corn. From April the 1st to the end of April, 30 cents. So therefore, we're giving you a whole month now. And then from May the 1st, it's going to go up to 35 cents. And we're looking at either right before then or right after that, somewhere that time. See what how that deal fully automated. You will get back to me, say, Mr. Tucker, I'm ready to put it out there on the market. I'm telling them to hold off. Make sure we give everybody a grace period, at least 5 to 7 days. I'm going to let you know exactly. Please get on the Telegram deal. We would not be able to contact every single individual because we have hundreds of members. And we're not going to be able to call or text or send an email to every one of you all. So it's going to be your responsibility that actually buying corn for you or for your children. Your responsibility to keep up with us because we're not going to hunt you down to get this done. You need to go on Telegram so you can be on there. So when we put that message in Telegram, you will know this is what's going on. All right. Now, again, these are tender prices from 10 cents to 35 cents. We said that earlier, 250% return on your investment. That's 3.5 times whatever. That's a short term. You know, for those 4 months is going in right now. For $4, you know you can get back 3.5 times what you invest. So if you invest $1,000, $10,000, $100, or $1, you're looking at making it 3.5 times that short period of time. Okay. Major incentives. Help us, help you and others. Please inform others. We just said that again today. We've been saying about this for years with a lot of our people on it. We're not asking anybody to force or drag anybody to it. Like you say, you can get a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. We're setting up a buffet. We ain't asking everybody to eat. We're just saying we have the food available for you to eat. You can decide on how much you want to eat, and you can decide on when you want to. But the buffet is out there and ready. Okay, so it's up to you. So help us recruit others to the RNC, to the Rhinos Nation, because we have major incentives as well for you doing this to help us do that done. Let me show you these. These are some bonuses we add in. This This is bonuses we're going to give you right now for helping us get it done. But right now, anybody come in right now, not only that you can get your RNC, so whatever you buy, you'll be able to buy 10 cent right for the RNC, and then it goes up as you know about a particular period of the time we're doing it. Anybody does 500 to less, just right under $1,000 worth of RNC this time, not the that's in there if you purchased before 2026. This is right now, okay, special we're running now. We're going to put 10% of the sale into a private escrow account for you so you can be able to watch it. Now, here's the thing, make sure y'all understand. We're not going to take, you're not going to receive, $500 worth minus 10% that you're going to enjoy your personal wallet. No, you're getting whatever you purchase, you're getting the full amount of that. So if you're purchasing 500 coins, you're going to get $500 worth of coins. You will receive 5,000 coins going into your wallet, 5,000 total. We're going to take part of that sale, that 500 you gave us. We're going to take part of that sale and take $50 worth and put $50 worth of coins into a private escrow account for you. Now, you'll be able to go in, and we're going to show you how to do that, because we're going to give you the address, not the codes, because you can't go in there and touch it, because the escrow account you'll see here at the bottom is for 5 years. It's like they're having some kind of, savings account deal that you got with the company. They're putting something away for you so as an investment. So we're giving you to this as a gift because we want you to actually let it mature and us to build up enough what? Money so we can actually support that. So whatever the coin may be worth in that period of time. We're going to take that money and put it into an escrow account for you. Your personal escrow account, you will have your Exodus wallet address so you can go on to the deal and click on to the blockchain and see how many coins are in that wallet every second of the day. You don't have to contact us to ask us what you have in there. We're going to give you the address so you can go in there and look. Now, you can't take any money out, but you can at least know how many you have in. If you want to put more money in it, that'd be fine. Now, if you do anything from 1,000 to under $5 grand, we're going to put 20% of your sale in your escrow account. If you do anything from 5,000 to 10,000, we're going to put 25% into your escrow account. That money adds up. Just imagine in 5 years' time, that money goes up to 10 or 20 or $50 or whatever. That's a lot of money at 10 cents a coin. Okay? But again, we're doing this for a limited time only special. Even though the escrow accounts are set for 5 years, the special we're running right now, the 10, 25, and 10, 20, and 25% bonus we're going to be giving you just for actually purchasing anything with the 500, that is going to be a limited time we're doing it. And this is what we call now 500 Club. So anybody get into our 500 Club, we got some major bonuses for that, okay? Not only that. So now, for those that's going to invite guests, here's the beauty of actually telling your friends and family. I don't care if it's your husband, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your wife, your dad, your mom, sister, brothers, whatever, church members, frats, sororities, people that you on your job, everybody you invite as a guest. Here's a way that you can actually make more money. All right? We're going to set the same thing up and put this in an escrow account as well. Same escrow account. Once you get one escrow account, it's one escrow account. So if Tommy comes in and we set up an escrow account for him because he's got over $500, but he invite 10 people and they do that, we're going to put that same money in that same escrow account. So we won't have several escrow accounts. It'll be one escrow account for him. Now, what Tommy would do is someone's got over 500, so you got $50 worth of coins, really 500 coins. So we put 500 coins into his wallet. Then he goes out and says, you know what? I got 10 people that's going to actually invest. He brought in 10 people. They got the membership, and each one of them got over $500. Or period, they get $100 a piece. That's $1,000. So it doesn't have to be individual. It is a whole. But we're going to be doing it, as you'll see, each month. So each month is when we start over. So the beginning of the next month, well, right now to the end of February, everything you bring in, your guest brings in. Now, let me go back real quick because I don't want to get everybody confused. This is going on until we cut it off. This is not monthly. Your individual deal is not monthly. So if you buy 500 today and you buy another 500 in March or April, it's still, as long as we're doing this special, it still adds up. So this is not a monthly deal. Your guest is a monthly deal because we want you to do it every month. We want you to increase. So if Tommy goes out this month coming in and he goes out and get 10 people and they do just a minimum of $100 a piece, that's $1,000 combined. Not individual, that's $1,000 combined as his guest deal. So we're going to take that $1,000 and we're going to do 20% of that. That's $200 worth of coins. That means that's 2,000 coins if he does it at 10 cents now. Not at 15, not at 20. If he does it at 10 cents, we do that. What we're going to put is 20% of the sale of whatever the value of those coins into Tommy's escrow account. Doesn't matter if he's already got money in the escrow account or we just set up a new one. That's for every one of your guests that you bring in collectively each month. So it starts for today going into February. At the end of February, we'll start again. That'll be the cutoff for the guest deal. So it starts again every month for that. So if you have any questions, please ask me about that. We're helping our people do what? Build up generational wealth for you and your children's children. Please, if you don't do nothing else, please, if you can't afford it, at least, why is that 10 cents? Get $100 worth of coins for your children. That's 1,000 coins going into your children's account. Remember what we said about Bitcoin? Again, there's nobody on the level of Bitcoin because it's at 89,000. But there are some coins that are over several $1,000s in worth their, in coins per coin. There's coins in there that's worth over $1,000 right now. Okay, we're not saying that Rhinos Nation is going to be over $1,000. We don't know in 5 years, but we're estimating it can easily be up to $50 or $100 or even more. But again, that's 1,000 coins times whatever the value of the coins are at the time in 5 years. That's a great investment for you and your children. Please, if you got children or grandchildren, this is basically no other better gift. This is not a gift that you can give a child. They're gonna outgrow, or they're gonna actually turn around and I don't like the gift, or I got this phone and the phone is no good anymore, or I got some toys or clothes or whatever. It doesn't matter. Or I take them out to eat. All that's going to be gone in less than a year, or obsolete in a year or two. You know what's not going to be obsolete? Is currency. Crypto is taking over a lot of the deals where right now you can use your crypto in a lot of deals, from not only going out and doing your taxes, but also of shopping. We already said that. Shopping with business owners. We also said you can do trade. You can give out gifts. This is a thing that we control and the government does not. Okay? This is a great way to do that, ladies and gentlemen. All right. So we want to make sure we're clear on that. So if you can afford it, here's what you're doing right now. Our membership is $120 a person. If you're doing a youth program, if you bring your child in our youth program, we're going to do it right now for a limited time for $50. That special for the youth is not going to last. Sooner or later, it's going to be $120 for the children as well. So if you got grandchildren, $50, get them in and see if you can get $100 in there for them right now. Why is that 10 cents? Even at 15 cents, 20 cents, it ain't bad. But right now, 10 cents is better. Why? Because you get more coins. So this is our Cash App account, $ at Rhinos Nation, Zelle, DL Tucker at Rhinos Nation. This is the way to actually be able to reach us. So let me do this and go to our website real quick, and then we're going to open up for Q&A. I want to make sure everybody's good for what we're doing. All right. So we're going to go to our RNC page and pull this up and share this with you real quick. And if you have any questions on it, please do not hesitate to ask. Now, this is what we are. This is our Rhinos Nation page. Again, for those that just get on the call, this is our Rhinos Nation page. For those that just get on the call, if you can, if you're not driving, please sign in the chat room area for us if you don't mind. This is a Rhinos Nation, rhinosnation.com. This time you'll go to the RNC. You click on the RNC. On here, you'll see right now, this is what? Helping our Black people and our Black business owners, or anybody that's on our team that I member. Again, we reset it to 10 cents, okay? This is our actual coin where we're looking at. You don't buy coins. You don't get a physical coin. We are thinking about, as a gift, to actually get some cryptocurrencies actually made, coins made, but it's not for you to be able to do trade. It's for you to have as a keepsake, okay? So we're looking at getting some of those made, where we're going to probably give out some of, you buy so much, we'll give you one as a gift, or you want to purchase one. This is just for keepsake, ladies and gentlemen. So we are looking at getting these made where you can actually have a coin for you can put in your trophy case or wherever you like to keep your precious metals or whatever. So we're going to look at doing that. All right, now, here's our history. We talked about that earlier. Started in November 9th, 2023, started at 6 cents. Not going to go over this all again. It's already on here, been on the recording. Well, we actually got to 35 cents, and now we'll reset that. As of the 24th, is at 10 cents. If you bought corn before the 26th, I'm gonna keep stressing this over and over again because I have people that's getting nervous. If you bought corn before this year, your corns are grandfathered in at 35 cents. You're gonna have a grace period. We're gonna let you know we're getting ready right now at this point to actually put it on the market. You have 5 or 7 days, and once we actually put it on the market, whatever the market tell you the corns are worth, that's what it's gonna be worth. It can go up or it can drop down. More than likely, it can explode to more than $1 a corn. We don't know, but you will have the option. You'll have the option in that grace period to decide if you want to sell your corns back to us at 35 cents. You can do some of it, all of it, or none of it. That's completely your decision. I had some people say they want to sell all of it. I had some people say they don't want to sell any of theirs. They want to hold on to it. Matter of fact, they're looking at buying some more. That's fine. You would have that option to do that. All right, let me go here real quick on this page because I want to make sure everybody knows. Go to the membership page when you go on it because I want to make sure everybody knows. In order for us to keep up, for you to keep up with everything, right here, you're going to say what? Rhinos Nation Telegram Community Group Chat. Click there and put your information in there and join the chat there because we already have over close to 300 members on their team already from last year. We're not going to be able to reach every individual and tell them what we're doing. So we go to the Telegram group chat and put that information in there. If you are not in the Telegram group chat, do that today, especially if you're already a member, so you can keep up. Even if you're not a member and you're thinking about joining, go in the Telegram group chat. It doesn't cost you a penny. You can actually be able to see what we're doing, talk to other people on our group chat and such and such. If you have any questions about that, please let us know. I'm not going to spend a lot of time there, but that's where you go. You go to the membership page, come down to the third line, click on that and join the Telegram group chat. And you go back to the RNC page. All right. On the RNC, you actually you'll see our coin. You see it's a special 10 cent. The reset, we already talked about that. It's reset at 10 cents, but we already got the breakdown where it's going to be changing. Basically, every month it's going to go up until we get ready to put it on automated, and it's going to go to the market. So right now, we control the value of the coins because it's manual. We control the value of the coin, so we can set it in the price we want. All right. Now, if you want to do this, well, you want to track it, what we talked about earlier. So, Tucker, I want to be able to keep up with my coins. Here's a great way to do that. All right. So you need to have your wallet address. Okay. That's going to be very, very important for us. You need to have your wallet address. Hold on. Let me get that done. I'll put that in there. Let me pull up one real quick. Copy this. I'm copying one right now from one of our wallet address. You won't know their name because the name is not on it. It's just a wallet. Everybody's got a wallet address. It's not a big deal of anybody having your wallet address. All they can do is send you coins. Your wallet address, your Exodus wallet address is going to look something similar to this. Okay, it's a whole lot of digits. So all you can do is put it in here in your search area. When you go to your blockchain, polygram scan is one that we use, and we're going to be using again. Click on that, and it's going to do the search on it. And while doing that search, it's going to tell you exactly how many coins are in your wallet. Scroll down where you see where it said token holdings. You click over here on this drop-down box, and it's going to pull up where you see it says at the bottom right here, 7,495.99 RNC is in that wallet. That wallet, that address to that wallet, you see there's 7,495.99 coins in that wallet. When we set this up, for those that's going to be getting the escrow accounts as well as your personal account, you will already know what's in your wallet at all times, as well as when you set up the escrow account for that gift, you'll know exactly how many coins in your wallet. You will not have to call us, okay, Tucker, how many coins I got in my escrow account now? Don't do that. Because we're going to tell you the same thing. Go to the blockchain and put your wallet address in there that we gave you. It's going to tell you what's in there. For those that need to set up the Exodus wallet, okay, we're going to have training workshop for that. We're not doing that today. You'll be able to click on Exodus wallet, click on that link. It's going to take you to this deal, and you want to do it on your desktop or on your cell phone, and actually set it up on your cell phone or your computer where you'll have that, and it's going to actually, we'll teach you how to set it up if you don't know how. It's just a few steps, and you'll set up your wallet address. It's going to tell you to make sure you put in your code, your 12-word code, that you do not give what? To no one else. This is your personal code. We are able to put coins in your wallet. But if we don't have your coins, your code, your 12-word code that you're going to put in there, we will never be able to take coins out of your wallet. Please make sure you put that somewhere you can find it, not just on your phone, because in case you lose your phone or it's destroyed or whatever, you have a bag of somewhere in writing that you can find. If you got a safe or wherever you got a place that you keep all your important documents, put that somewhere in the file cabinet or whatever, put that document in, have it labeled. This is my Exodus 12-word codes. So you know where it is, because if you don't, we're not going to be able to help you. I got people right now that has not given me their codes all the time they set up, and I can't tell you how many coins are in your wallet. So I can't tell you if they grandfathered in or not, because I don't have your address, not your code. I don't have your RNC address. So you need to have that. Please put that up somewhere. All right. Now, let me go to where we're in the RNC special, because this is what we're doing right now. All right, we're doing a reset. I'm getting ready to shut it down. We're doing a reset. It's at 10 cents. Again, this is a privately traded coin. Make sure everybody understands this is a privately traded coin. The reset is right here. This is for what? Oh, let me go over this real quick. Ask yourself this. Is your money working for you? Because if it's not, you need to get to the point where you work. Even if you don't get with us, please, black people, please get to the point where you learn how to have money working for you, because there's so many benefits of money working for you opposed to you working for it. It doesn't take days off. It don't have labor days off. It don't have, I got my children or I'm sick or family members sick or I'm on vacation or whatever. Money is working for you every second of the day. Doesn't matter what the weather is. It can be a snowstorm coming in. It don't matter. The money is still working for you. You're on vacation. Your money is still working for you. Are you invested or interested in investing in you and your children's future? This is a great place if you are. Are you invested right now in the best return of your dollar? Cryptocurrency, this is one of the best investments you can put in right now is cryptocurrency. It's just one of the best right on the market. And if you're interested about learning about crypto, here's a good place for it. We've been teaching on that, and we got other folks that can help you with that as well. All right, now, real quick, let's get ready. Our reset period, again, started back in January the 24th this year. We reset the coin back to 10 cents. That's not in the grandfather clause. I'm going to go over that again. That's 10 cents, and it's going to end February the 14th this year. It's going to go up to 20 cents come March the 1st. I'm sorry. I got that wrong. It should be from 10. It's going to go up to 20 cents right now from February the 15th to March 1st. So I got to go back and reset all that up. So our schedule is here. Let me get out of it. I do apologize. I made a mistake on that. I just saw that. Every all the time I make mistakes. Let me pull it up where we had it in so you can see that on there. I want to make sure that's right. I'm going to correct that here today once we get off of here as well. Here's the schedule right here. From January 24th to February 14th, it is 10 cents. It's going to go to 15 cents. That's what I actually deleted. It's going to go to 15 cents by February 15th. So February 15th, it go from 10 cents to 15 cents. Until the end of February, it's going to be 15 cents, and then it's going to jump to 20 cents come March 1st through the 15th. Then from March 16th to the 31st, it's going to go to 25 cents. From April, whole month of April is going to be 30 cents. And then from May, it's going to be 35 cents. And we're looking at Sid having it done by May, if not a little before then, or somewhere right in May, and hopefully before June, he'll have it. So Tucker, I'm ready to put it on the market. We ready to go. And then I will come out on Telegram in the chat room and say, hey, everybody that's got coins, you have 5 or 7 days, whichever one I decide. This is your grace period to make a decision. You don't have to do that today, to make a decision if you want to sell your coins, being that you grandfathered in, or any of the new coins you get from us. Because any of the coins you purchase from us today, we will not, Rhinos Nation will not be buying any coin back until the grace period when we get ready to put it on the market. Because this is our fundraising period where we're actually bringing in money. We're not doing a GoFundMe deal. We're selling coins to build up our own funds. Not asking anybody for any help outside. We build our own funds where we can actually fund and make sure we support all of our coins that's out there in the trade, as well as making sure we pay for the software, getting it set up, the whole 9 yards, putting it out on the market, all those overhead prices, to actually put the call center in. Everything we're looking at doing this So we're looking at getting at least 500 people in as a minimum to actually do anywhere from at least 100 to at least a minimum of $200 on an average. That will give us what we're looking at right now. At 500 members coming in, renewing their membership or purchasing the membership and getting at least an average of 100 coins, $100 worth of coins for each one of us will actually get us what we need to make sure that we can have all the money we need to take care of all of our overhead and have plenty of money in our liquidity pool. I made a mistake when I was putting it on there today. I deleted the 15-cent deal. That's probably what I ended up doing. Let me go back and check that real quick. I tell you, I make mistakes as well. Hold on, I brought that right back up. Going to the website. And bring the website up. Again, if you have any questions on that, please do not hesitate to ask me. We want to make sure. That's what I deleted. So when I put that space between that, I made a mistake and deleted that section where it should be RNC at 15 cents. From 15 cents, it's going to be from February 15th to the end of February. And then, like I said, you'll have this here. I'm going to put that back in there. I just made a mistake. I tell you all the time, don't put me on the pedestal. I make a mistake. This is a great investment, ladies and gentlemen. You come in here right now, you see that you can park your RNC at a low special rate. Your short and long-term deals. Somebody asked me this because I got a guy that's got over 40,000 RNC in his account. Did a great job in buying coins. He actually started buying coins when we hit it at 6 cents. So here, all his 40,000 coins plus he got his X in the grandfather clause. But he was asking me, he said, Tucker, what about if I want to buy things or I want to, purchase some things or do that? I said, you really need to have two different categories in your wallet. Same wallet, two different categories. Where you have it for your long-term investment where I'm putting coins in that I'm not going to touch for years. That's money I know because I'm waiting on that deal to get up to $1, $5, $10, $20, whatever it is. I want that money. I want those coins to sit in there because that's my long-term investment where I can retire. Or I'm setting up for my children's account. That's the long-term for my children and grandchildren. So they don't touch that until they graduate from school or whatever. But I also have a category, a section in my wallet where I have what we call our everyday money, or in business, sometimes we like to say our petty cash. So if I decide I want to go out and buy, do some trade with Tommy and say, okay, Tommy, I need you to take care of my credit report. And Tommy said, okay, well, we do the RNC coins that I want. And I'm just doing this as an example. I'm not saying this is what his trade is. Matter of fact, let me pull it up real quick. I got a minute. We got the sponsors on here now. But if you all are a sponsor right now that's on the call and you want to reset that, and anytime you know my rules, send it to us in writing. So if you want to reset it, for anybody want to do trade with any of our business owners right now, these are the prices right now. Now, they're going to let me know as of the day if they need to set this up. DFW BAM, advertising deal, they give you 50%. If you use your RNC coin, they'll give you 50%, 15% off. If you go to the after school tutoring class, 10% off. If you use the RNC instead of using cash, because it's a big benefit for them. The lady that does our grants and help with actually setting your business up, she does a 5% discount right now for her deal. Bridget Graphics does anywhere from 20 to 60% off if you go and get your website, logo, whatever, if you're using your RNC. So we're going to have more for you all as sponsors. If you need to get on our team, Tommy and the rest of you all that's done that. Once you get ready and want to accept RNC, let us know so we can put that on there. Again, ladies and gentlemen, you need to have at least two different sections. I would be thinking at least two different sections in your wallet so you can have what? Your long-term investment and your short-term investment or your short-term deals. It's really not an investment. Short-term deal where you can actually do trades now. Now, here's the key thing. I want to say this real quick. Say right now, if I was going to Taurus and he said, Tucker, it's $100 cash. But I'm using this example, but I'm giving you a 50% discount if you give me the RNC. Now, why would Taurus want to give you a 50% discount? Why? Because he knows there's a good chance that RNC is going to do more than double within the next couple of months. Or right now, he knows it's going to do double. So if you go and buy something from him right now at 10 cents, he knows it's going to double. It's going to be worth 3.5 times whatever it is today than it is come May. So definitely, if you're a business owner, take RNC right now. Why? Because your money is working for you. Even though you did that one sale, that sale is still working. If you get $50 worth of coins right now, it's going to be worth 3.5 times what it is today come May 1st. If you don't get that, get with it because we'll help you do that. That's basic math. 3.5 times. You multiply 3.5 times whatever you have right now on your coins at 10 cents. That's what it's going to be worth come May 1st. Tentative. Once it hit 35 cents, once it hit 35 cents, it is now worth 3.5 times whatever it is today. So if you're a business owner, why would you not take in a 30 or 40% unless you just need the cash flow right now? But for long term, why would you not take in and give a huge discount to people? Because your coin value is going to more than triple in the next few months. I'll be on it all day. Okay? As a person, why in the world would I actually have 10 or 1,000 or $10,000 worth of coins? That if that's my long-term part of my wallet, I'm not touching that. You know what I'm gonna do? If Tara's come in and say, well, Tucker, I'll take $50 worth of RNC. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna purchase $50 worth of RNC if I don't already have it in my petty cash deal or in my short-term deal. If I don't have it in my short-term deal, $50 worth, I'm gonna purchase $50 worth right now on the spot and give it to Tara. Why? Because right away I just saved $50, ladies and gentlemen. Why in the world would I not actually do that? Why would I give them $100 cash when I could spend $50 buying the coin first if I don't have it in my short-term deal, buying the coin first, and then go and give him the $50 worth of coin? Why would you give Tara the $100 when you can save $50 right off the top? I don't care if it's 30% off or 50% off or 20% off. If you can do that with getting your grants, you buying a car, whatever it is, why actually do that when you can save money? This is a way for you as right now, people. You can save money and make money at the same time and have your money working for you as a customer or as a business owner. Now, you tell me where you can get that done using U.S. cash. You can't. Your U.S. cash is not going to go up. I'm an old guy. I was around when they were doing penny cookies. You can't find cookies for a penny anymore. Matter of fact, you buying cookies right now, you go to the store, they're going to ask you basically for $1 cookie. The U.S. dollar keeps going down every year. The value of the U.S. dollar keeps going down every year. You know what's going up? Crypto. You know what's going to be going up the next 4 months? The RNC crypto. So I'm letting you know right now, this is a great time for you to do it, not only for you, but please for your children and grandchildren, or any of the children you know in your community, whatever. Talk to your community. Talk to your groups. This is a great way for them to actually have their own fundraiser. You can get with your organization, being your fraternities and sororities or whatever. Say, hey, you know what? We can make 3.5 times our investment if we invest right now today. And when they get ready to put on market, if we wish to do that, we can take it out before they hit the market. And if it's at 3.5 times, we can get that money out, all of it or some of it, and actually do what? Fund whatever we need in our organization. You're not going to be doing that with cash. So in 4 months' time, you can tell your organization, hey, there's an opportunity for us to actually make this money before it hits the market. Now, if they wish to keep it in there, if you wish to do that now, we don't have it where you can come in as groups. You have to actually come in as a representative of your group, but you have to get a membership. Okay, make sure you understand that. As a business owner, you get 1 free membership. So if you got 2 partners or 3 or whatever, you get 1 membership. You got to let them know who get the membership in that group or your company. And they get the membership. Everybody else has to buy their own memberships. Now, when you purchase that, you purchase it at a low rate right now, 10 cents. Short-term, long-term, we just went over there. You can save anywhere from 5 to 6% plus shopping with some of our black business owners on our team right now. You accept our rates right now. You can increase your sales. If you're a business owner, it'll help increase your sales without you having to even do additional sales. It helps you save money right now if you're shopping with people. As a member, you can save anywhere from 5 to 6% shopping with people right now. It's a great Kickstarter for your children. You can actually be teaching your children how investment works. Because even if you don't know, get with us, and we're actually going to have workshops and classes. Sid, are you still on the call with us, King? Let me see if Sid's on the call.
Yeah, I'm there.
Sid is on our call right now. We're going to do workshops and seminars where we're going to teach you about how crypto works. We're going to go over, so if you have any questions for me or for Sid or anybody that's on our deal, we're going to be teaching classes in crypto. We're not just going to put it out there and just leave it on. You just, and you invest and you take your chance. We want you to make sure you make the best decision for you and your household, and that includes your children. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a great opportunity to invest for your children. Sid, you got anything to say on that before we shut it down, King?
Yeah, we'll also be creating documentation too. So like there'll be detailed tutorials as well, and we'll have classes as well, so people can come and they can ask questions. We'll be helping up the members also set up their wallets and everything live as well, and then giving them good suggestions too.
Okay, so we're gonna start having workshops, classes, and come next month, which is really no, tomorrow starts next February. So next month we're gonna start having workshops. We're gonna set up or classes, maybe not workshop classes, where we're gonna be teaching on really a couple of things. One, cryptocurrency, how our thing work, and how the cryptocurrency work from an investment standpoint for your long term and for your short term. Also, we'll have myself and Sid on here to be able to teach you how to set up your Exodus wallet. It is absolutely free. There is no cost to have an Exodus wallet. It's just a free app, okay? We'll teach you how to get there so you become familiar. For those that have already exited and forgot, because it's been over a year and a half since we've actually done anything, which I don't know what you were doing anyway, but we'll actually have refresher classes. So you'll be able to come in and actually learn how to set it up. This is your own personal wallet. Now, again, before we get off here, please understand it. Let me say this because it's very important. Do not give out your Exodus code, your wallet code, to anybody. If anybody says, well, I'm a representative of Rhinos Nation and we need your code, they are lying, they are lying, they are lying. We will never, ever, ever ask you for your Exodus wallet code. We may ask you for your address because we've got to be able to put the coins in there manually. But once we actually get it set up where it's automated, we will not even need that because you will actually get it and set it up yourself. And when you go out and do trade, you'll actually go in there and just like you go to your back office, you wouldn't need to call her. But right now, since it's manually set up, you will have to come to us. So right now, you will actually send the money to us instead of actually going to the blockchain and actually buying the coins. So you will send us the money by either Cash App or Zelle, and we will actually put the coins into your wallet. Anybody got any questions on that? I know we hear some people say they never heard of, they don't understand it, but here's the opportunity. If you have any questions on it, please ask us now because I want to make sure we're clear on it. Anybody that's on here that just got in and you have not signed in our chat room area, please do that for us now. I appreciate it. We went a little long today because, again, there was a business / consumer or membership members meeting. So it was a little long. Normally we keep it under an hour. Today we went a little over an hour. I appreciate your patience. Be safe out there. The winter storm is still affecting a lot of people. I know up north, some people actually, I was informed they lost their electricity, so they still got powers out. Please be safe out on the streets. If you have any questions for us, you can actually contact me. You go to our website. You already have a number. Please, one last thing, go back on the website because I want people to know that if you have not done this already, do it now. If you're thinking about being a part of Rhinos Nation membership, make sure you go in here and actually click right here where it said Telegram Community Group Chat. Click there and put yourself in that group chat because come this month and after that, we will not be sending out individual, because some of you all may have got an individual text from us or email yesterday. We better not going to be doing that anymore. We're going to be going to the chat room. We're going to put the information out there. We're going to put some of it on some of the social media deal, but that's going to be the way you're going to get the information. If you miss that, don't come to us being mad. Say, well, they didn't do it. I got it documented because it's recorded. So if you go out there and lie on it, it's going to be on you. Now, again, I just showed you I make mistakes. We all do. But we want to make sure that we cover every basis and give you the opportunity to do what? Continue to grow. So any questions before we shut it down for this afternoon? I appreciate again for you all being patient, being with us. We went a little long. All minds are clear.
Clear.
Thank you so much. I appreciate all you all. For you all that, actually, one more thing. For you people that grandfathered in and brought people in that already got memberships and got RNCs already, do me a favor. Please contact them because we do not have access to everybody. We have over 300 people, I believe, that actually bought coins. I don't have access to all of them because everybody is sending information in, so I don't have it. So I want to make sure everybody have an opportunity. If they wish to buy more coins, that's fine. If they don't want to buy any more coins, they're like, I'm just going to wait until it's time to sell. I want to sell all my coins. We have no problem with that at all. We want to make sure no one misses the opportunity to make the best decision for them and their household. Okay. May God continue to bless you all. Y'all have a good evening. Tommy, are you available? I need to call you here today. Are you available after we get off this call today? Can you hear me? I don't know. Okay. I'm going to call you anyway. You'll let me know if you're available now. I appreciate you all. May God continue to help you. Bless you. I mean, if you need anything from me, please call me today. I'm free all day. Contact me. I'll answer any questions I can about it. Sid, thank you so much for the deal. Charles and I should be getting with you at the beginning of this coming week so we can finalize everything, get our contract in order. Everything you did, you said for us, we loving it. We just make sure we get everything in order so we can take care of what we need to get done. As you already know, there's some things we need to take care of. Put those in place so we can get you started here right away. Okay?
Sure.
Y'all have a good one. Y'all take care. Good day.